Let's go through the full Liberty Falls Easter egg step by step together with this simple guide. First, we want to make our way through the church at the top of the hill. Once you enter, you're going to go to the right and interact with the machine, and you'll get an audio cue explaining the current situation of the church and Liberty Falls. Next, we need to get the jet gun, aka the Thrustodyne M23. There's a few ways we can go about this. We can simply hit the mystery box until we get it, use the Wonder Bar Gobblegum to ensure we're getting a wonder weapon in our next box hit, or we can build it for free. To build it, first make your way to Lily's Flower Pot Flower Store on Washington Avenue. On the outside of the store, you'll find a tap. Simply interact with the water valve on top to pick it up. Next, head to Liberty Lanes, which is the bowling alley. To the left of the snack bar, there's a wall with an electrical panel on it. Simply destroy the cover of the panel and place the water valve on the inside by interacting with the panel. Make sure you don't have any zombies near you for this part because you actually need to hold the interact button on the panel to increase the water pressure. If you're solo, just keep running around in a circle like I did here and interacting with the water valve in short bursts and it will eventually finish. Super annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Once completed, a pressure gauge will pop out of the panel, pick it up, and move on to the next step. Next, we're going to need a mutant injection support item or a mangler arm cannon, which can be obtained by defeating an elite enemy, completing trials around the map, or you can simply go to a crafting bench and craft a mutant injection for 2500 salvage, which you have to be level 39 to build, so don't try to do this unless you're level 39. Once you have the arm cannon or mutant injection, head over to the radio store, which is directly across from Ollie's Comics, and blast the door open. Inside the radio store, there are piles of garbage which you can interact with. Once you interact with these, they will uncover salvage and sometimes vermin will pop out, so be wary of that. You'll eventually find electrical wires. Pick these up and move on. Next, you're going to head to the cemetery, which is beside the church. Once you're there, you need to search for the special Gravekeeper zombie. He will be wearing a red plaid shirt with overalls and a bucket hat, so he's pretty easy to spot. Once you find him, kill him and pick up the tool shed key. Head to the tool shed by following my path from the cemetery and open the shed door. Once inside, turn to the right and you'll find a handbrake. Pick it up and carry on. Head to the starting area and head to the second floor of the motel. Once you're up there, a bunch of zombies will flood out of the room, kill them all, and enter the motel room. Inside the room, you'll find a half-crafted jet gun, which is the jet gun crafting bench. Before we craft it, make sure there are only a few zombies left in the round because this is a very small room and you can get cornered in here if there are a lot of zombies following you. Once you think it's safe, head into the room and interact with the workbench to craft the jet gun. Now, we can actually complete the Easter egg. Let's do it. Head back up to the church, and once inside, look around for a floating top hat in the ceiling. Press right trigger on the jet gun to suck the top hat towards you. There are a few more items we need to collect this way. Head down the church hill and make a right to get on top of the buildings. Then jump onto the van in the middle of the street and look into the building that has the zip line on top of it where we just jumped from. There, you'll see another item we can use the jet gun on to collect. Next, head to the comic store and look above the cubicle in the middle at the ceiling tiles. There, you'll see the last item we need to collect with the jet gun. Now that we have all of these items, we can craft the LTG. To do that, we need to head to the building that we sucked the second item out of and take the zip line across to the other building. On to the left, there is a crafting bench where we can craft the LTG. Next, we're going to head to the church again, and on the machine we collect a canister. Pick up the canister and head to the starting area. Be careful before picking up the canister. You can't sprint when you have it, so be careful of zombies catching up to you. Once you're in the starting area, place next to this trap. Once the canister is placed, head down the street and place the LTG into the Aether Storm. You need to defend the LTG for 60 seconds. If zombies get too close, they will be sucked in, but the LTG will take damage, so don't let too many zombies hit it. After the 60 seconds are up, an abomination or a mangler will spawn in, which we have to capture in the canister we placed earlier. Bring the mangler or abomination over to the starting area where we placed our canister, and to make this next part easier, make sure you damage it a little before activating the trap. Once you've damaged the elite enough, head over to the trap and activate it. The elite needs to be stuck in this trap for this to work, so just lead it over to the trap where it will be stuck. You simply need to kill it while it's stuck, and the canister will capture its essence, which you will see enter the canister with a glowing purple stream. Take the full canister back up to the church and place it into the machine. This will be timed, so make sure you haul ass back up to the church as soon as you pick up the full canister. Once placed, we'll get a new item, the Strauss counter, which replaces your tactical grenade. Follow my path out of the church and into the grass where you'll see a little device. We need to use the Strauss counter on the device by holding our tactical grenade button, and there's 3 possible readings you can get here: green, yellow, or red. We need to turn the light on the machine to be a specific color. If the Strauss is green, machine light is red. If the Strauss is yellow, machine light is yellow. If the Strauss is red, machine light is green. There are 2 more machine locations, so simply head back towards the tool shed we grabbed the handbrake from, and turn right where you'll see the next machine. Do the same thing again with the Strauss and machine lights, and carry on to the next machine, which is located on a rooftop below the building where we built the LTG. Hop down to the machine and complete the light puzzle one last time. If the step is done correctly, there will be purple streams of light that connect to another canister in the starting area. Pick up the empty canister and head to the hill heading up to the church and place the empty canister beside the trap like we did previously. Make sure you pick up your LTG from the previous Aether Storm, and once you have the LTG, place it into an Aether Storm nearby in the cemetery and defend it for 60 seconds. Same thing as before, activating the trap, kill the Mangler or Abomination, and collect its essence in the empty canister. Bring that canister back to the church and place it into the machine. We're nearing the end now, so it's time to gear up for the final fight. I recommend upgrading your weapon as high as you can, pack-a-punching at least 2 times, having minimum level 2 armor, and as many mutant injections as you can. Don't be like me going in there half-cocked. It will make your life a hell of a lot easier if you go in prepared. Once you think you're ready, head to the church and interact with the machine. You will need to defend the machine by killing zombies and collecting their soul to charge the device, and this gets very, very dicey. There will be 3 waves of enemies, which include normal Manglers, World War Z zombies, and boss zombies. Eventually, a super Mangler will spawn that we need to take out. He's very tanky, but if you're patient and smart, he will eventually fall. Try to save your mutant injection if you're solo for the last wave if you can. But if you absolutely have to use it against the Super Mangler, use it. Once the Super Mangler is taken care of, get ready for more. A Super Abomination will eventually spawn in Wave 3. If you're solo, this is where I would recommend using the Mutant Injection, as there will be multiple Manglers that spawn in as well. Once all zombies and the Abomination are taken care of, the game will kill you, and the Easter egg is complete. You will also get an option to exit or continue. If you continue, you get a ton of rewards to help you, including all perks and legendary Ethereum crystals for both of your weapons, so that's totally up to you if you want to continue or not. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're looking for more Call of Duty content, don't be shy, hit that subscribe button, it's completely free.